What's going on, guys? Johnny the Realtor here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today we're talking security deposits. How can we make sure that you get your full security deposit back at the end of your lease term? All right, so let's keep this video super simple. Let's go over two things that you can do as a tenant to make sure we get our deposit back. And the first one is super easy. We're gonna need one of these, a phone, or whatever camera that you guys have at your disposal. Taking pictures is super important to make sure you get your deposit back. Why is taking pictures so important? Well, because the day of your move-in is hectic and you really don't have time, it feels like, for anything between gathering all your stuff, putting it in a truck, driving to your new location, going to the bank to get a check, getting your keys. You feel like there's no time. But we have to make sure that we take pictures and do a thorough inspection of the new rental property. A year from now, 2 years from now, when you move out of your property, there's no way that you're gonna remember what it looked like. So we have pictures as proof to go back to, and we can compare the unit to how it is today, the move out day, to how it was when you moved in. When we take pictures, we're gonna get really into detail. Take pictures of the appliances, the floors, the walls, the ceilings, any little scuff on the walls, cracks on the floor, a damaged appliance. You can be held responsible for that at the end of your lease term if the landlord feels that you were the one that caused that damage. But it could very well be that that was there the day that you moved in. It's just that no one remembers that it was there. That's why we need pictures. Now, to give you guys an idea, if we're doing a 1-bedroom or a studio walkthrough or inspection, I take 60 to 80 pictures. And if we're doing a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom house or townhouse or duplex, I'm taking hundreds of pictures. I mean, as a tenant, you can be blamed for just about anything. So we want to make sure that we are covered in all ways possible, and pictures and the inspection play a big role in making sure that you're protected. And that brings us to practical tip number 2. Make sure that you leave the unit in the same condition that you found it. Now, easier said than done sometimes because there's going to be normal wear and tear on the property. But essentially, make sure that however you receive the unit is how you give it back. So if they gave you a nice, clean, freshly painted unit, return the favor and turn it in the same way that you found it. Now, normal wear and tear is going to happen because you're going to stay there for a year, 2 years, so that's fine. Now, if the unit was given to you painted and you've since then hung some artwork or a TV on the wall, make sure that you patch those holes up, do some touch-up painting, and give it back to them in the best shape possible. This is going to take you maybe a day of work, but it will increase your chances tremendously of getting your security deposit back. A few other things to keep in mind when you're renting property. Sometimes the lawn maintenance is a tenant responsibility. So if they gave you a freshly cut lawn, make sure to return the favor. Also, AC filters are commonly a tenant responsibility. Change them every month. Keep a receipt of all the AC filters that you bought, and make sure that you leave a fresh one at the end of your lease term. In summary, make sure that you clean and paint the unit before you give it back, or just make sure it's in the same general condition that it was given to you. And don't forget to do an inspection, write every little detail down that you find that's wrong with the unit, all the defects, and take a bunch of pictures. Store it in the cloud, your iCloud and your Dropbox, wherever it is that you feel like storing your stuff, and keep it safe. For a year, 2, 3 years from now when you move out, make sure that you have that to fall back on in case you are blamed for anything that was there when you already moved into the unit. And just like that, guys, that is a wrap for this video. There will be plenty more to come, so thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing and liking and doing all that you do. So I will see you in the next one.